Mike TV toujours sur la brèche. Je m'apprête à regarder le décollage de la Crew Dragon. Et c'est le premier tir américain depuis une année avec un vaisseau américain depuis l'Amérique. Mike TV toujours sur la branche. 1 minute 31 avant le décollage. Il y avait eu une annulation jeudi dernier. Nous sommes le 29, 30 août, qu'est-ce que je dis, n'importe quoi, mai. Et c'était un moment historique. Et je vais regarder ça, c'est super stressant. 1 minute 10 secondes. 1 minute 10 secondes. Et on va décoller. On va décoller à 3, j'ai l'impression. Donc 2 personnels.
Falcon 9 is in startup. Dragon is in countdown.
2 astronautes qui sont
is armed for launch.
Là.
Under a minute now, the FTS, the flight termination.
Qui font partie de l'US Air Force. Qui vont rejoindre la station internationale.
Go for launch.
Attention, 42 secondes, c'est parti.
SpaceX Dragon, we're go for launch. Let's light this candle.
We go for launch. 33 secondes. On est tous là.
T-minus 30 seconds.
25, 24, 23. On est super chaud. Donc SpaceX envoie pour la première fois des gens. 14, 13, 10. C'est en direct, c'est du direct. C'est du direct.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA, go SpaceX, Godspeed, Bob and Doug.
America has launched. And so rises a new era of American spaceflight, and with it the ambitions of a new generation continuing the dream. 20 seconds into flight, stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Jusque-là, tout va bien.
Plus 30 seconds into this historic mission.
33 secondes.
Flying crew on board Dragon and Falcon 9, and look at them go.
700 nœuds de km/h. Altitude 4 km.
And 1D throttle down.
Vitesse 850. Altitude 6 km.
We're in the throttle bucket.
Vitesse
Reports say all
1000
systems are
bientôt.
go.
Dynamique pression maximum dans 300 km/h. Supersonique dans très peu de temps.
Mach 1 on the Falcon 9.
On va voir un gros flash blanc. C'est parfait.
And 1D throttle up.
We're throttling back up to full power as we're through Max Q.
Max Q, c'est là. 1600 à l'heure maintenant. 15 km d'altitude.
We heard that 1 Bravo call out. That's
Après
just
1
the
minute
second
26.
abort zone that they're in. They'll continue to be on this.
Ils sont là.
The first stage has done its job.
Ils sont bien.
Switch over to the second. At this point, Bob and Doug pulling about 2.3 Gs, 2.3 times the Earth's gravity.
Voilà, 2,3 G, c'est pas beaucoup.
1,500 miles per hour.
2700 km/h.
MVAC engine chill. That's getting the MVAC engine ready to light.
Altitude 30 km.
244 into flight. Right now, everything continuing to look good. Next major event coming up is going to be the triple. We'll have main engine cutoff of the 9 first stage engines, stage separation, and then ignition
4000
of the second stage engine to
46
continue
km
to carry
d'altitude.
astronauts into orbit.
Et voilà. Insertion dans l'orbite.
Coming up in about 20 seconds.
20 secondes avant séparation.
We heard
Wow.
throttling down the
Alors
Merlin
ça,
engines on the first stage.
Ça a de la gueule, hein, quand même. « 6600
And we have
km/h.
Miko.
80 km d'altitude.
Falcon stage separation.
Séparation.
Falcon 2 alpha.
Hop.
MVAC ignition.
Allumage. C'est allumé.
right, we have stage separation confirmed.
Oh,
The
ils sont
first
bien.
stage beginning its flight back. The second stage, being powered by that single Merlin 1D vacuum engine, has ignited and is now
Acquisition of signal
carrying
loss.
Bob and Doug into
Something.
orbit. So they're going to continue under the power of this second
Stage
stage,
2 propulsion is nominal.
which will cut off at SECO, or second engine cut off, at about 8 minutes and 44 seconds into today's flight. So a little over 5 minutes to go still on this second stage. We heard the call out to Alpha, so they're now in the longest abort zone that carries them all the way from about North Carolina up the eastern seaboard almost to Canada. Things looking good though, getting good call outs, nominal propulsion on that second stage.
Propulsion.
Continuing to make their way
Vitesse
into orbit.
7300, altitude 147 km. 150.
Dragon SpaceX nominal trajectory.
Là, alors là, je réponds pour personne au téléphone.
SpaceX Dragon nominal trajectory.
Bon.
Alright, you're in
7700
nominal
bornes,
trajectory, so Dragon pointed in the right
km/h.
direction, continuing to make their flight
Ah, il faut qu'ils arrivent à 28 000. Hein.
Signal Bermuda, that's one
Donc
of
ça
the
ne
other
fait
ground
qu'accélérer.
stations that they're using to get telemetry and data
Voilà.
back.
Là, on a une vue sur
Stage 2
le
propulsion
moteur.
is still nominal.
Stage 2, donc on va attendre de voir aussi la réentrée du lanceur hein, qui va se poser sur une barge au large de la Floride. Tout se passe bien à l'heure actuelle. Tout le monde est content. Ils sont bien. Ah là là, ça n'arrête pas. Tu vois. Marrant, hein, tout le monde m'appelle au moment où je suis pas disponible. Ding.
Bob and Doug flying at more than 5,600 miles
Dragon
per hour.
SpaceX nominal trajectory.
Vitesse
Already almost 200 miles
9200
downrange
km/h.
from the Kennedy Space Center.
Altitude
Nominal trajectory.
189. Faut qu'ils arrivent quand même, je crois, à 400 km d'altitude, à 28 000 km/h. Voilà la réentrée donc du lanceur. Voilà, il déploie des espèces de grilles qui font office d'aérofrein, qui au fond
While
office
they continue uphill, looks like
de
we're getting a
contrôle
view
de
of the first
descente.
stage as well.
Up on your right screen, you can see that first
donc elles
stage
sont
with the
orientables.
fins deployed. It's making its way back to attempt to land
Voilà.
on our drone ship, Of Course, I Still Love You Today.
Voilà, la plateforme s'appelle Of Course I Still Love You. Bien sûr que je t'aime encore. La plateforme s'appelle Bien sûr que je t'aime encore.
9 Merlin engines
Alors si il se pose
ignite to
nickel,
help slow the vehicle down as it
ce sera un
re-enters
grand
back
carton.
into the Earth's atmosphere.
11 360 km/h, altitude 200 km.
Single engine
Dragon
burn.
SpaceX nominal trajectory.
Trajectoire
And
nominale.
you heard
Nominal
Starting
trajectory.
chill for entry burn.
there's that call out. They are still on a nominal trajectory
Ah,
on
Il
Dragon.
va commencer à mettre ses
Still on second
rétrofusées.
stage, and that's that
Et-
MVAC engine on second stage on your left screen.
Il va allumer ses moteurs pour réduire la vitesse d'entrée dans l'atmosphère. Avec du fuel qui
Again, on
reste.
your right screen is that first
Enfin
stage
du
booster
fuel.
coming back
Mélange.
towards our drone ship. Of course, I still love you. We're about a minute away from entry burn.
Méthane, oxygène.
Meanwhile, that second
Wow.
stage continuing to power Dragon into orbit. Again, if you're keeping an eye on that timer, that's going to continue to burn until 8 minutes and 44 seconds
L'altitude
into
monte
flight.
pas vite,
So a
hein,
little over
201
2 minutes from
km/h,
now,
mais alors la
call out
vitesse
SECO.
augmente.
It'll then be
14 300 km/h.
a little over 3 minutes until Dragon physically separates from the second stage of
Ouais.
the Falcon 9.
Vraiment
after the
superbe.
upper
Dragon
stage gets a
SpaceX
chance.
nominal trajectory.
Ouais.
Dragon copies. Nominal trajectory.
On est à 7 minutes depuis le départ.
Continuing to check in with Bob and Doug.
Vitesse
as they are on a
15
nominal
700
trajectory.
km/h. Altitude 200.
Just about 10 seconds away from that first stage, starting that entry burn on your right
Entry
screen.
burn.
You should be able to see that view live.
Alors, les petits jets de vapeur, c'est la direction aussi, hein, clac clac.
Stage 1 entry burn.
Mais dès qu'il va allumer, ça va faire des flammes. Là, regarde, les flammes. Là, il a allumé ses
And
moteurs.
there is that entry
Voilà.
burn beginning.
Il ralentit. Il ralentit
This
sur
burn
un de
lasts
ses
about
moteurs.
36 seconds long.
Stage 2 FTS is saved.
Vitesse 18 300 à l'heure. Altitude en descente 198. Ça, c'est bizarre.
Well, that entry burn continues. We're just about a minute away from SECO. We'll have a number of events all happen in rapid succession. It'll be the second engine cutoff. We'll be looking for that stage 1
Ça y est,
landing burn
il a arrêté
shortly
d'utiliser ses
after.
boilers pour ralentir.
Yeah, actually, just
Il les
within
rallumera au
a
dernier
few
moment.
seconds of each other.
Au dernier moment, il rallumera pour se
Such
poser
a
sur la
cool view on
barge
your left screen,
qui s'appelle
seeing Bob
Bien
and
sûr
Doug
que je
on
t'aime encore.
Dragon. Right now, you can see the
Voilà.
displays that they are seeing right now themselves.
Terminal guidance.
And back throttle step.
Altitude. L'altitude a un problème.
We are coming up 25 seconds or so away from SECO, or second engine cutoff.
198,
Also the point
on ne monte plus. 23 000 km/h, 24 000.
G-force, we're seeing the counter
Altitude
pick up
en
to
chute,
right about
197.
Copy Shannon.
You heard Shannon, so that just means they're in their final abort zones. If they were to abort at this point, it would either be an abort to orbit or to land off the coast of Ireland. Standing by for second
Stage 1 landing
cutoff
startup.
confirmation.
And back throttle step.
Ils sont au-dessus de l'Irlande, là.
And back shutdown. Stage 1 landing winner.
La salle de contrôle de SpaceX.
Confirmation of SECO's second engine cutoff.
Voilà l'atterrissage sur la
Now we are
barge.
waiting for our first stage to make its way to our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You.
Dragon SpaceX nominal orbital insertion.
Voilà, il arrive.
Didn't get confirmation
system is
nominal
Dragon
orbital
copy.
insertion.
Nominal orbital
Stage 1 landing
insertion.
deploy.
Vitesse
What you're
orbitale
seeing
est
on your
OK,
screen is a
27
live
000
view of our drone
km/h.
ship, where our first stage will be coming down.
Ah merde. On est à 9 minutes
Looks like we
du
lost that live
décollage.
view, but we'll wait for confirmation of that landing shortly here.
Falcon
Posé.
9 first stage successfully landed
And
aboard
there you can
Falcon
see on your screen,
Il est posé.
Falcon 9 has landed. This is the first Falcon 9 to carry humans to orbit, so very exciting for us. And as you can see on your right screen, Bob and Doug are still making their way to their targeted
Bob et Doug, ils
orbits.
font des boops.
M1D to recovery 1.
So exciting today.
It doesn't stop.
It does not stop.
Et altitude toujours à 200 km/h. À 200 km.
So that means Falcon 9 and Dragon right now exactly where they're supposed to be.
M1D to FRC on recovery 1.
And it's right at about 12 minutes
This is FRC.
when
Can you
Dragon will
switch over to
separate.
ECF9?
Looks like we saw a 0G indicator floating around there. I know Bob and Doug owe us a little bit about what exactly that is that they brought up with them.
C'est un dinosaure. Ils ont emmené un dinosaure.
And before separation, before Dragon initiates separation from the second
Wow.
stage, they do make sure to make, they do ensure that the vehicle is not spinning and it is in good condition before we separate.
That's right, the upper stage does small attitude maneuver using some cold gas thrusters built into the rocket body itself.
Exactly. So we do expect that separation to occur in about a minute from now, but they do wait
À ce
until they
moment,
have full
ils vont
confirmation
déployer
that it
quelque
is
chose.
ready to separate.
Ils vont déployer quelque chose.
Such cool views. I cannot get over this view that we are seeing right
Parce que
now.
pour moi, l'altitude,
Bob and
c'est
Doug on the right screen inside
pour
of Crew
rejoindre
Dragon, out in
l'ISS,
space.
c'est bas.
Yeah, already
L'ISS, c'est à
200
400
kilometers
km/h.
over planet Earth, or a little over 124 miles, traveling in excess of 2,700 meters, 27,000 meters per second, or about 16,000 miles per hour.
C'est pas mètres, c'est 27 000 km/h, pas mètres secondes.
Again, we're just standing by. That separation event should be coming up shortly.
La vitesse se
And they'll
casse la
begin a
gueule.
series of checks
Mais
on the
l'altitude
Draco
monte.
thrusters that are going to be used to maneuver and then power Dragon on its flight to the
Attention,
International
à
Space Station.
déploie. C'est là.
Standing by for separation.
Expected loss of signal, wallows.
It sounds like we had an expected LOS loss of signal with one of the ground stations. Waiting for confirmation now of that
Dragon separation confirmed.
Séparation.
Dragon separation confirmed.
There is a great view right in front of you
Oh,
of
ouais.
Dragon separating.
Separation confirmed.
And there's that call out. Dragon is now officially making its way to the International Space Station today.
Dragon SpaceX with that separation call. We have a few words for you from our Falcon 9 team.
Standing by.
Dragon, Chief Engineer on Dragon to Ground. Bob Doug, on behalf of the entire launch team, thanks for flying with Falcon 9 today. We hope you enjoyed the ride and Wish you a great mission.
Et voilà, on vous souhaite une bonne mission. Vous avez aimé le voyage.
Congratulations
Merci.
to you and the F9 team
Bravo à
for
vous.
the first human
Pour le premier
ride
vol
for Falcon
humain
9.
de
And it was
Falcon 9.
incredible. Appreciate all the hard work
Et nous
and
apprécions tous
thanks
le
for the
travail
great,
difficile
ride to space.
et qui nous a permis d'aller direct dans l'espace.
Proud of you guys and the rest of the team.
Bravo à vous les gars et au reste de l'équipe et d'avoir remis l'Amérique dans l'espace.
Copy out. Good luck. Godspeed.
Copie, bonne chance. Voilà. 13 minutes. Une vidéo un peu longue, hein, je suis désolé. Mais c'est tous les 10 ans qu'on voit un truc pareil, alors on va quand même pas rater le beans.
Copy all. We're monitoring.
The Corps here in Hawthorne giving the crew a heads up that we have confirmation the nose cone is deploying. So again, that nose cone is going to open up a little bit more than 90 degrees, goes up to about, I think, 105 degrees, and that's going to expose the actual docking ring and the hatch that they're going to be going through once they attach to the International Space Station, and also 4 of those Draco thrusters, we call them the forward bulkhead thrusters, that are going to be used for these major phase burns or firings of those thrusters to actually raise their orbit gradually over the coming hours. Also heard good activation of the ECLIS, that's the Environmental Control and Life Support System. That's everything controlling their atmosphere.
C'était un bon moment.
Just keeping Dragon a nice, safe
j'espère que ça vous a plu.
where they're going to be living for the next 19
voulais pas
hours
rater
until
ça.
they arrive at the space
Je
station.
vais rappeler les potes qui m'ont appelé.
Falcon 9's job may be done for today, but the
Le
mission
travail est
is not
fini pour
over.
aujourd'hui. La mission n'est pas terminée.
Not done. As you can see,
Mais
Bob and Doug
on
are
saura ça
still
demain
inside
parce que là on va aller se coucher. Demain est une autre journée. Passez une bonne soirée. Si vous voyez ça plus tard, passez une bonne soirée quand même qui arrivera parce que la Terre tourne. Et certains tournent autour. Voilà. Passez un bon moment. Mike TV, toujours sur la brèche, dans le meilleur des mondes possible.
It's incredible.